He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Titans and the Jaguars, and it's all...
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug.
Herbert going to go to the air right away.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 6 catches, 94 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch everyone thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Herbert.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what a game he is coming off of.
Oh, unbelievable.
Absolutely. And you know how much I love the history of the game. He broke a record held by the Dutchman,
Norm Van Brocklin,
right? You got to go all the way back to 1951, and he threw for 554 yards in that game. And later, won a championship as a quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles in 1960.
And now that record has been set anew.
These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Levis to throw it. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Look at the big fella go.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Chig Okonkwo
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
Here's Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here.
Play action now. Levis.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got him in. Complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 54 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The Titans at 6-3 on the year, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Chigakakwo.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Titans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Off the play fake, Levis.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Levis sets up to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-7. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
At the 46-yard line.
Herbert now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Isaiah Foskey brings him down.
The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw here, Herbert.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert.
He'll find Gabriel Davis.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Justin Herbert
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Titans offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff up the middle. Thurston. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run the counter. Thurston, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
49, Mike 49.
Here's Levis.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out,
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Now Levis.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Levis.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
Levis looking to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw it again with Levis.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
What a season he has had so far. Records have fallen left and right, and here's another milestone. He has now reached the 2,000-yard mark.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Will Levis,
a 9-yard touchdown run.
and the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jaguars back with it on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Third and 2.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Defense. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down again.
Isaiah Foskey. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember. The NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Levis now off of play action.
He's going to let this one go deep. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. 83 yards.
And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jaguars offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Out of the gun, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Looking to throw. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. And the Jaguars send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And with that last throw, the record comes into focus as he has now gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here's 3rd and 3. Levis to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Here we go.
Kelly will score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Herbert. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now.
Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Levis back to throw. Okakwo holds it in left side.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
Right 13.
Levis to throw off play action.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Short. On, right to run. Right 24 Linda. Right 18 Green.
And Levis going back to the air.
His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
Levis sets up to throw here. That's to Bergson. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 41.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
Herbert now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Now it's Herbert. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
60 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Thurston. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
49, right 49.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage. And they were...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Second down and 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. 3rd down and 13. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Right 49. 54 readers, right? Stand up. Get up.
Play action now. Levis. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Levis to throw once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right.
He's got a man, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.